The war is about to begin. It's finally time to see who will reign supreme between Genshin Impact characters and Wuthering Waves characters. We have a Hunger Games, pitting the two against each other, but also against each other. It's a free-for-all, basically, but who's gonna win? Genshin or Wuwa? For those that are unaware how this works, it works exactly like the real Hunger Games in terms of there are a certain amount of districts. In this one, there's freaking 20 districts just so we could fit more characters in. Each district is comprised of 2 people, and they go through trials and tribulations of daily life, set in an arena where there can only be one sole survivor. Usually a lot of funny stuff that happens along the way, so let's get into this, shall we? District 1 is going to be the Traveler and Paimon. 2 is Venti and Varka. District 3, Zhongli and Zibai. District 4, Raiden and Yai. District 5 is Nahida and Wanderer. District 6 is Nuvi and Farina. District 7 is Mahuika and Jilonen. District 8 is Columbina and Lauma. District 9 is Skirk and Tartaglia. And District 10 is Kaidahara, Kazuha and Beidou. Now let's get on to the Wuwa characters, baby. We got Rover and Abby in District 11. Why does Abby get special treatment with a GIF? We got Jinchi and Changli in District 12. Frolova and Scar in District 13. Camellia and Cantarella in District 14, Zani and Peebs in District 15, Cardathea and Lupa in District 16, Augusta and Yuno in District 17, District 18 is Lene and Chisa, 19 is Luke and Ameth, and District 20 is Alto and Encore. Predict in the YouTube comments, which district do you think is going to win? And if you're really feeling ballsy, who do you think the final sole survivor is going to be? If you're considering topping up to pull your favorite gacha character, look no further than Aniba. Topping up through Aniba is not only super fast and reliable, but it'll help you save some money. And if you're doing this for Genshin, don't worry. They follow all of Hoyoverse's terms of service, and you'll even get some cash back. So click the link in the description and go check them out. All right, here we go. Let's begin, shall we? The bloodbath. As the tributes stand up on their podium, the horn sounds. Zhongli finds a bow, some arrows, and a quiver, and Beidou finds the same. Zani runs away. Lene runs away. Nahida takes a spear from inside the cornucopia. Bro's planning on going fishing. Why is there so many characters here ganging up on my daughter? Mahuika and Varka fight Ameth and Jilonen. Mahuika and Varka survive. We got 2 deaths, and one of them is my daughter in the starting round. This has never happened. Deadass, this has never happened, dude. I like to think what happened here is Mahuika and Varka got drunk as fuck before this and just didn't know what the hell they were doing. Augusta grabs a sword. Fitting. Camellia takes a spear. Venti runs away. Alto runs away. Cardathea stays at the cornucopia for resources. Zibai runs away with a lighter and some rope. A throws a knife into Lauma's head. Ha! Bitch! Fucking serves you right for the last Hunger Games, you evil motherfucker! Throwback to the last one, Bob. Lauma throws a knife into Columbina's head. Lauma shoots an arrow at Lawanatar, but misses and kills that guy instead. Jesus Christ. Dotori squared spears Flynn's in the abdomen, and Lawanatar's pushed into abyssal fire by Lauma. Lauma's a bitch. Holy fuck. She missed the fucking fireball throw on Lawanatar and killed that guy last time, and now she's going back for seconds. Chisa finds a bow, some arrows, and a quiver. Changli snaps Cantarella's... We're off to a phenomenal start at round 1 here, bro. These guys have just met. Farina strangles Lupa with a rope. Bro, she has the best freaking EP as well, bro. Lupa's got the best song. God damn it. All right, Farina, I see you grew a pair after the story quest. Rover takes a spear. Yaimiko scares Nuvalet away from the cornucopia. Reasonable. Jinchi finds a bag full of explosives, and the Traveler runs away from the cornucopia. So does Yuno. So does Scar. So does Skirk. Abby and Phoebe fight for a bag. Abby gives up and retreats. Oh no, what is this? Paimon and Encore fight Hat Guy and Columbina. Paimon and Encore survive. The children, bro. The children. This is a bloodbath. Luke overpowers Kazuha, killing him. Dude, what is going on? Bro can block the Muso no Hitatachi, but he can't block a scalpel. Frolova runs away, and Child falls into a pit and dies. It's lore accurate, bro. Okay, day 1. Oh my god, Encore! On day 1, we are just starting day 1. Day 1 hadn't even started yet, and half the cast are dead already, dude. Rover sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. Probably a pretty smart decision. Yuno receives clean water from an unknown sponsor, the moon. Nuvalet tends to Yaimiko's wounds, didn't even know she had any. Wait, Yaimiko scared Nuvi away, and now he's been a freaking simp and helping her... Come Come on, bro. You're better than this. Peebs tries to sleep through the entire day, as she should. A goes hunting. Zhongli searches for a water source. Zani is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Zibai stalks Alto. Abby throws a knife into Frelova's head. Bro, she could not catch a break. At least Abby wasn't the one that promised not to do it, am I right? Farina defeats Malwika in a fight, but spares her life. They got the Archon pat going on, you know, plot armor. Venti's pricked by thorns while picking berries. Skirk dies from hypothermia. Are we so for real right now? The Abyssal Queen, who regenerated her own limbs after getting them cut off during training and learned the power to be able to mimic the cryo ability perfectly, dies of cold. Cardathea camouflages herself in the bushes. Scar injures himself. Beidou tries to spearfish with a trident. Nahida poisons Paimon's drink but mistakes it for her own and dies. Archon of Wisdom, by the way. Archon of Wisdom, by the way. Oh, why is there so many characters here? This is all Boudoir characters, bro. Camellia, Lene, Chissa, and Luke raid Changli's camp while she's hunting. Okay, at least they didn't kill her. Augusta kills Varka while he's resting. If I'm not the redhead badass woman of the gacha game to have him, no one can. 14 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. 14 characters are dead already, bro. Ameth, Jalonan, Lauma, Cantarella, Looper, Hat Guy, Columbina, Kazuha, Child Traveler, Frolova, Skirk, Nahida, Varka are all dead before the first night has begun. District 5 is completely and utterly wiped out. That was Nahida and Wanderer. Honestly, Nahida kind of committed seppuku there. District 8 is completely devastated. District 9 fell into the perils of the abyss. And everyone else has at least one character alive. Last time we played this, a pacifist did win the entire game, by the way. So just because people aren't killing others doesn't mean they don't have a chance of winning. Let's proceed on to night number 1. A and Yaimiko hold hands. Okay, guys. This is entirely randomly generated based on which characters have which interactions. I don't think it's possible to script these, unless Bob's done some black magic here. Augusta destroys Alto's supplies while he's sleeping. That's rude, bro. He's got a child to look after. Nuvalet, Chisa, Zibai, and Encore tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. I feel like this is such a good group to do that with. Oh my god. Paimon and Luke hold hands. I don't know how I feel about that, especially with the tyrannical rampage they've both been going on so far. Zhongli goes to sleep. Beidou receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor, probably Ning Wong. Mawika's unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. You useless bitch. Venti passes out from exhaustion. I'm exhausted just reading this stuff, bro. Rover defeats Cardathea in a fight but spares her life. Canon. Changli screams for help while Jinchi stays awake all night. And Zani, Scar, Farina, and Camellia tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. I also feel like this is pretty canon, bro. Other than maybe Farina, unless she's telling stories of her other self. Abby, Lene, Yuno, and Phoebe tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood as well. All right, everybody's chilling now. Let's move on to day number 2, where hopefully everybody gets along like a house on fire. Nuvalet collects fruit from a tree. Zani searches for a water source. Zhongli searches for firewood. Things are going great so far, bro. This is just a chill morning. Phoebe, A, and Venti hunt for other tributes. Oh dear lord. That's a team I would not want to be up against, bro. Farina forces Lene to kill Rover or Jinchi. She decides to kill Jinchi. Understandable. Honestly, if I was Lene, I would also say Jinchi, just because she actually has a bond with Rover and not Jinchi. Beidou makes a wooden spear. Yaimiko tries to spearfish with a trident. Encore injures herself. Oh no. Scott receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. It's the Fraxidus, bro. It's the freaking Fraxidus. It's the higher ups. Paimon travels to higher ground. Maybe she should explore that area later, you know? Cardathea runs away from Mawika. Good idea. Changli, Yuno, Abby, and Luke hunt for other tributes. That is a banger team, bro. Each region. Augusta thinks about home. Alto makes a slingshot. Zibai receives clean water from an unknown sponsor, and Chisha receives fresh food. Camellia tries to spearfish with a trident. Honestly, fairly, reasonably chill day 2 there. Only one person died, and it was Jinchi. Night number 2. Zibai sets up camp for the night. Alto and Camellia hold hands. Bro, looking at these two next to each other, it's like siblings or dating. Zani and Phoebe tell stories about themselves to each other. Encore begs for Abby to kill her. They refuse, keeping Encore alive. Oh, bro, this is too much for the child, man. Let her out. Let her actually, didn't she kill people already? Maybe the guilt's starting to set in. Venti tends to Augusta's wounds. Yuno cooks her food before putting her fire out. This motherfucker could start a fire, but Mawika couldn't. Scar, Cardathea, and Zhongli cheerfully sing songs together. This seems like a very unlikely trio. Farina, Mawika, Mawika and Changli start fighting, but Mawika runs away as Farina kills Changli. That is District 12 out of the game. Farina on a tear right now, murdering everybody in sight, dude. Nuvalet catches Beto off guard and kills her. Bro, you are the ocean man. Beto's the ocean girl. The Hydro characters are going on a rampage today, man. I don't know what to say. Chisa sees a fire but stays hidden. Yaimiko tends to her wounds. Luke, Paimon, Lene, and Rover track down and kill A. This is like Rover took the school kids to Teyvat, found Paimon, and Paimon was like, let's go kill the freaking Electro Archon. This shit's crazy. It's getting a bit much in it. All right, day number 3. Let's begin. Everybody wakes up. It's a fresh and shining, beautiful day. Abby, Phoebe, Carter, Thea, Camellia, and Chissa hunt for other tributes, while Encore and Scar split up to search for resources. Zhongli searches for firewood. Farina travels to higher ground. She's getting a vantage point for the fucking next snipe kill, dude. Zibai camouflages herself in the bushes. Augusta goes hunting. Yuno chases Zani. Alto receives an explosive, and Mawika tries to sleep through the entire day. Rover runs away from Nuvalet, and Venti stalks Paimon. Luke also tries to sleep through the entire day, and Yaimiko runs away from Lene. Very, very chill day 3. Only 3 deaths, and they all happened on the previous night. Changli, Beto, and A are rip bozoed. District 3 kind of killing it right now. All alive. Same as District 6 and District 11. Rover and Abby. District 15 also with both people alive. District 17 and 18 and District 20. Encore is kind of carrying Alto here, bro. I actually think Encore has the most amount of kills right now, which is kind of insane. Let's get on to night number 3, shall we? Encore receives clean water and Zani receives fresh food. Chisa, Arby, and Phoebe sing songs together, and Nuvalet climbs a tree to rest. Farina kills Carter Thea with a sickle. The sickle kills with a sickle. She's insane. That's why she was getting the high ground, dude. I'm telling you. Scar's awoken by nightmares. Yuno and Augusta huddle for warmth. The only cannon shots I'm hearing is this, bro. Venti sees a fire but stays hidden. This is probably the fire he sees burning. Luke tries to sing himself to sleep. Mawika receives fresh food. Lene tries to sing herself to sleep. Camellia tries to treat her infection. I didn't know she had an infection, bro. Paimon sets up camp for the night. So does Yaimiko. Rover starts a fire. Zhongli tries to do that, but he's unsuccessful. Also receives clean water, and Zibai quietly hums. Okay, let's try get through day 4 without a death, shall we? Paimon begs Nuvi to kill her, but he refuses, keeping Paimon alive, while Rover picks flowers. I'm hoping he's picking Frolova flowers. Farina's picking flowers. That's to put on the next victim's grave, dude. Deadass, telling you right now. Luke attacks Camellia, but she manages to escape. She was the slippery little fucker. Yuno collects fruit from a tree. Augusta sets an explosive off, killing Lene and Zibai. Shit, bro. She's lost it. Venti receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Mawika injures herself. Zani, Phoebe, Abby, and Alto hunt down other tributes, and Yaimiko receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Chisa sees smoke again, but decides not to investigate, while Scar practices his archery. Zhongli receives some explosives, and Encore starts to question her sanity. 3 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Carter Thea, Lene, and Zibai. Let's get on to night number 4, shall we? Zani tends to Rover's wounds. The harem is growing. Yuno, Mawika, and Venti discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. I'm starting to think in the morning, Farina's gonna wipe out everybody, bro. Chisa cooks her food before putting the fire out, and Nuvalet thinks about winning. Encore cooks her food. Yaimiko sees a fire but stays hidden. Scar looks at the night sky. Luke also thinks about winning. Zhongli starts a fire. Phoebe forces Alto to kill Farina or Camellia. He refuses to kill, so Phoebe kills him instead. Peebs, you're going down a dark path that you can't come back from. Peebs, you're taking your old people out. Abby and Augusta huddle for warmth. I'd huddle with Augusta too, to be fair. Paimon starts a fire. All right, Jesus Christ. Day number 5. Paimon begs for Camellia to kill her because the guilt is getting to her too much for all of the heinous crimes she has committed so far, but Camellia refuses, keeping Paimon alive. Rover does indeed injure himself, however, while Abby picks some flowers. Yuno receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor, and Nuvalet attacks Luke, but he manages to escape. Mawika and Phoebe split up to search for resources, and Venti attacks Chisa, but she also manages to escape. Zani explores the arena. Farina's pricked by thorns. Yai, Zhongli, and Scar hunt other tributes, and Encore and Augusta split up to search for resources. Oh dear God, we have our first arena event. It is time. A fire spreads throughout the arena. Zhongli falls to the ground, but kicks Nuvalet hard enough to then push him into the fire. Oh my god, the dragon rivalry is finally happening, and it took out the Hydro Dragon Sovereign. Encore survives. Yaimiko survives. Paimon survives. Augusta survives. A fireball strikes Venti, killing him. The Mage of Ori means nothing, bro. He can't wipe this off of the plane of existence. Abby survives. Mawika kills Yuno in order to utilize a body of water safely. Why does this make sense, but also wouldn't make sense if it was anybody else? I feel like Mawika saw this as an opportunity because she got jealous of Augusta and Yuno's relationship, not gonna cap. Luke falls to the ground but kicks Farina hard enough to push her into the fire. Farina is out of the game. She is gone. Farina is cooked. Literally. Zani kills Scar in order to utilize a body of water safely. Rover survives. A fireball strikes Peeps, killing her. I'm so sad, bro. I like Phoebe. Camellia falls to the ground but kicks Chissa hard enough to then push her into the fire. Chissa's also gone, bro. She couldn't cut through the fabric of reality to get out of this one. 8 cannon shots from the arena-wide event. Alto is gone. So is Nuvi, Venti, Yuno, Farina, Scar, Peebs, and Chissa. District 11, Rover and Abby, I think, are the only full district left. Paimon is still here, though, with 3 kills under her belt. This is getting kind of scary, dude. We're going to get on to night 5 now. Augusta attempts to start a fire, but is on... Guys, we got to stop. I mean, to be fair, she is electric. And not pyro, not fire. But she also has the power of the fucking sun, and the electric that she used, she could be able to make sparks. She should be able to make sparks. She should be able to start a fucking fire. Encore dies trying to escape the arena. Man, she had a freaking Alice in Borderland death. Paimon attempts to start a fire, but is unsuccessful. Is anybody surprised? Can this motherfucker do anything for herself other than kill? Camellia sets off an explosive, killing Mawika and Rover. Oh my god, dude. Double kill. Bro's out here playing League of Legends. Yaimiko and Zhongli sleep in shifts. Abby passes out from exhaustion. Abby doesn't even know her. Is her her? Is Abby a his or a her? I like to think her. Abby's companion is dead, and they don't even know, bro. Luke thinks about home, and Zani also passes out from exhaustion. Canon. Day 6. Zani fishes. Luke thinks... Bro's thinking about home a lot, dude. He just wants to go to bed. Zhongli defeats Yaimiko in a fight but spares her life. Augusta hunts for other tributes. Paimon travels to a higher ground. Abby thinks about home, and Camellia gets medical supplies. Oh my god, bro. There's another freaking fire spreading through the arena. There's another freaking fire. It's happening. It's happening! Yaimiko survives. Zhongli survives. Abby survives. The fire catches up to Camellia, killing her. Okay. Oh my god, there's a double. There's a double here. Is this going to be Zani killing Luke? He just wants to go home, bro, please. Zani kills Luke in order to utilize our body of water safely. I like to think what happens here is they kill the person and then lay them like a bridge across some water. Paimon survives. A fireball strikes Augusta, killing her. These motherfuckers died in the dumbest ways, bro. You're the goddess of the sun! 6 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Encore is gone. Mawika, Rover, Camellia, Luke, and Augusta are all gone. Who do we have left? We have Paimon for District 1, Zhongli for District 3, Yaimiko for District 4, Abby for District 11, Zani for District 15, and that is it. We have 5 people left and 5 districts left. Oh my goodness, we are getting close. Night number 6. Paimon and Yaimiko fight Zhongli and Zani. Zhongli and Zani survive! Oh my god, Yaimiko and Paimon taken out of the goddamn game, dude! Abby quietly hums. Bro's just a baby. This is one stupid motherfucker. Look at it. Oh my god, there's 3 people left, bro. Zhongli, Zani, and Abby are left. I think Abby's gonna win. I am rooting for Abby here, bro. Day 7. Zhongli diverts Zani's attention and runs away. Abby makes a wooden spear. Abby's preparing, dude. Oh my god, wait! Another arena event! A monstrous hurricane wreaks havoc on the arena, and we can already see here that Abby survives. Are the other 2 gonna die here? Zhongli pushes Zani into an incoming boulder. Oh no, dude. 3 fallen tributes. Paimon, Yaimiko, and Zani. It is a 1v1 situation between Zhongli and Abby. It really is the epitome of Wuwa versus Genshin right now, bro. It is going to be District 3 versus District 11. My nerves are at an all-time high right now. I am rooting for Abby here, bro. I'm going to keep it a buck. I want Abby to win. Come on! Abby throws a knife into Zhongli's head! And Abby wins the Hunger Games on night number 7. Let's go, Abby! Oh my my goodness. The winner. Hey, go away. We don't need this. The winner is Army from District 11. Only with 2 kills too. Honestly, pretty gosh darn impressive, not gonna lie. Who had the most kills, dude? I think Zhongli, Zani, and Yai had the most kills with 4 kills each, dude. God damn. It was rigged from the start, bro. It's the only one with a freaking animated PFP. What an incredible Hunger Games sim. That was a phenomenal one. Subscribe for more. Let me know which other kind of themes of Hunger Games you'd want to see as well. These are very fun, very cool.